Milwaukee's truth, live and back to the facts, man. We back at it again, bringing it back to you one more time in the mealtime. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get back to the topics and the things at hand going down in our city. You know what I'm saying? It's like we need to get back to the entrepreneurship, get back to the money. You know what I'm saying? Instead of the publicity stunts and all the internet gangsters and all that stuff. We need to get back to getting money, get our people back on top, have families and stuff like that going on, creative thoughts and coming to the table together with some ideals instead of, killing and stealing and thieving and all that type of stuff. We need to leave that alone, get to the real facts. What I want to really talk about is, some of the things going on in our city, some of the pointless crimes, it ain't made to help your family out or make no money, just a long night of crime. You know what I'm saying? We need to get over that and get back to the better things in life, the ownership, own some in your neighborhood. Don't just claim no block, you know what I'm saying? Quit claiming these blocks and you don't own nothing over there. If anything, to help your mama own something over there. A lot of these boys out here making a lot of money ain't doing nothing with it, man. Using all this stuff for evil instead of using your mind for good. You know what I'm saying? You learn how to do a bunch of crimes instead of learn how to make a lot of money for longevity, make sure your kids straight. Future, long-term money. That's what we need to get into these days. I started off as a young boy on all that dumb stuff, and I had to, had to mature real quick and get on my grind, man, and try to, set things up for my family to have a future, even when I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? It's like I used to have my mind set on materialistic and all the stylish things. Not saying I don't do it nowadays. I still do it. But at the same time, I like to, focus on the future too, not just the right now, not just this week, today. I like to always focus on what's really going on in our neighborhood and try to help if I can. Anybody, used to see it out my eyes. You know what I'm saying? They basically see it how I used to see it. You know what I'm saying? It's just a fast day, fast cash, you know what I'm saying? And none of it amounts to nothing at the end of the day. You losing, So we need to get back to the real stuff, man. I'm gonna start having a lot of guests on my show. I'm gonna start doing a lot of different things, man, to try to bring the community a little bit more together. I'm gonna try to do my part as much as I can to figure this situation out and make some more kings. We need kings around here. We don't need no more car thieves. We need some kings, man. We need some bosses. We need some car clubs, car shows and stuff like that. We need to represent the city to the toughest, you know what I'm saying? We really ain't representing the city like that, man. Because everybody, man do what they want, boys do what they can. And a lot of us these days, we acting like boys, man. You got grown men out here acting like boys. We got to get over that life, man, and start getting to the future and getting to the real meat and potatoes, you know what I'm saying? We no factor to everybody else in this world. We in the richest country in the world. We need to get to the money, man. That's basically what I want to hit on a lot, I'm gonna do some live feeds too about stuff that's going on in the city. You know what I'm saying? I want to be there and be on point. You know what I'm saying? So when we rewind this back and look at some of the stuff that go on in the city, a lot of these clowns will be like, man, I'm really acting a fool. You really, when you see yourself on video, you kind of get a aspect of it ain't right for you, man. You know what I'm saying? If you going through something year after year and life ain't changed, you ain't made a step up. You know what I'm saying? You in the same place that you was last year. That means you need to make some changes. A lot of people against things that might help their life, help their world out. You know what I'm saying? You just against it. You don't even see that side, that tunnel vision. We got to get over that tunnel vision, man, and get to the, like I say, meat and potatoes, man, the grind, the future, put our kids in a better situation from what we was, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully we're going to get that. Hopefully I'm going to get my man's Q back on the show, man. Get him back acclimated. He out busy right now. He out today, but we're going to get my man's back on here because we need him, He got a lot of stuff to say too, So we're going to try to figure all this out, man, get this stuff back moving the right way. You not just sitting at this table. We gotta get out in the streets and do stuff and hands on these activities to build this up, to give everybody perspective to what could be going on. We got a lot of men out here too who get with these women's and everybody trying to take. Ain't nobody really trying to build nothing for the future longevity, a better lifestyle. When you build something with somebody, you could have, nicer things, you know what I'm saying? You live in a better house. We gotta start coming together and putting our heads together and seeing that there's bigger stuff out here besides the materialistic things. You know what I'm saying? More like the clothes and all that. When I wear them clothes, man, something nice. You got some chains on, So all my dudes got the gold and all that, man. You want to come home and that house got to compliment that gold, man. Them gold chains. You got 3-4 chains on, man. You want your house to compliment that. You want your car to compliment that stuff. You want your kids to be straight too. You want them to look up the par to what you got going on. Same as your lady, your wife, your woman, your girlfriend, whoever, the goal is to build each other up. I don't see why you would get with somebody that, we try and strip each other down and have less. The goal is to have more. You know what I'm saying? The goal is to live it up, to actually live. You got one life to live. We need to start living that life, man, and getting it in. You know what I'm saying? Doing it the right way. This ain't too hard, man. A lot of people just, so set on a certain way of doing things, being against the next person and stuff like that. That's why I kind of stay out the way. I try to get mine and stay out the way. A good thing I can do is be a teaching lesson to some of these guys, man, that's grown in my age, but still won't tighten up and see it, man. I still got them little kid dreams I used to have when I was young. I want this type of car. I want to live like this. I want this type of house. I'm older now, but I ain't lost that little kid in me to still say, let me go get it. I still want to live like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to spend my time behind bars and going through craziness, man. I had to tighten up so I could actually live what I've been around stunting and talking about for so many years. You know what I'm saying? And now's the time for a lot of us to, man, let's get it right, man. Come on, man. Let's get it right. Let's get to the money, man. Let's make Milwaukee back how it used to be. We used to pull up a bunch of cars, going out. It wasn't no shootings and all that craziness. If anything, they had signs up, no cruising, man. We hanging out the windows. Ain't nobody driving too crazy. We just going back and forth, showing off what we worked so hard to get compared to showing off what somebody else worked so hard to get, man. We got to tighten up and make our communities be where the kids could just go outside and play. They ain't got to worry about no Dracos and stuff like that, man. You pull out your Draco when somebody breaking into your house, man. You pull out your Draco when somebody on your, trying to get at you. That's when you pull out your Draco. Just to be mad about some Facebook, internet beef, all that stuff right there, let me know people really ain't really living. Because somebody who really living ain't got time for that, man, unless you bring it directly to me. I ain't got no time for none of that. The life ain't about that. Life about living, living it to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? And we all got to get back to that, man. One day, somehow, as many as I could touch and help, I'm going to try to, put people on the right course. To all my dudes out there who, own a part of this land, who my color and doing their thing, man, I salute you. Big ups to my business owners, you know what I'm saying? To all my people who doing their thing in a positive way, man. I would like you to, if anything, reach out to somebody who ain't doing it the right way. Hey, man, come on, man. You could be doing this. Woo. Teach them about, ownership. Teach them about credit. You know what I'm saying? Teach them about savings account, checkings account, and things like that. You know what I'm saying? That's like the way of your future, the way to keep, keep your drive going and building in life and make something happen for yourself. That's the points we should be getting at in 2022, man. Not going in reverse. You know what I'm saying? Petty crimes and petty theft and you stealing from your people who living like you living, man. You know, it's almost like that movie. Can't nobody get out. You know what I'm saying? You kind of holding everybody back. If you got somebody around you and you see he doing this thing, man, help him go where you need to go. You know what I'm saying? All this million forms of heroin in the streets being used, you know what I'm saying? Like making basically future crackheads, you know what I'm saying? The stuff that we look down on is coming at earlier ages now, you know what I'm saying? It's not a good look. It's not a good look on us, man. Because when you get older, that type of stuff won't be cool, man. That won't be longevity right there. You know what I'm saying? So I just, we all got to tighten up, man. Let's get to the subjects. Let's get some people out here, man, sitting in these chairs, let's talk about it, chop it up, you know what I'm saying? We got a little game, let's spit the game, man, get it out there and man, put everything on the table. What's going on, what should be going on, what's wrong, what's right, you know what I'm saying? The family situations we got going on in our community and everything else. We can talk about it all. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for it. And it needs to be talked about. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to get the comments going, things like that, to really let everybody else get their input on what's going on in our city, man. The people who really care and really want to be out here living the right way. You know what I'm saying? The right way. Let's get it together, man. Milwaukee's true.